can reach me at www.oxfordcairo.ca. And I'm here today to talk to you about water filtration systems, actually filtration, alkalization, and electrolysis. Let's discuss first the filtration. There's so many chemicals in our water. You know, the fluoride that they add to our water systems has actually been classified as a neurotoxin. It's an endocrine inhibitor, so it changes our hormones and can affect our thyroid. Chlorine, again, great for cleaning our environment, but it kills bad bacteria, but it also wipes out the natural bacteria of our microbiome, or the bacteria internally, our natural flora that keeps our body healthy and our immune systems in check. Then there's lead. Again, living in this area of Halifax in an older home, lead leaches from the pipes. Mercury, PBCs, arsenic, DDT, and my very favorite, glyphosate, which is the reason why I bought this water system in the first place. About 2-3 months ago, the Nova Scotia government sprayed this over our forested areas. It's a herbicide. It used to be known as Roundup, produced by a company Monsanto group of companies. So when I found this out, I did send a petition to both our health minister, my MP, provincially and federally. And the reply was that it was safe. You see, companies that are making this herbicide, it's also used in genetically modified foods and vaccines, coincidentally, will say it's safe because they benefit financially from it. It's a conflict of interest for the company that's making the product to also do the research. So I would encourage you to do your research. You can connect with me if you'd like to sign my petition or make one up for yourself. But again, be selective in your research. The naturalsociety.com, MIT Scientist is one way to start. But if you just Google glyphosate and health benefits, you'll see a lot of different research come up there. What they claim is that if this continues, the use of this chemical, that by the year 2025, 50% of our population will be autistic. There's a problem with that. This is something that I am really disturbed about, and I hope you will research it and do your due diligence in making a stand, connecting with your provincial advisor. I did look into water testing, and when I found this out, I haven't tested and sent my water yet because I wanted to show you the actual kits. So it's in my Victoria's Secrets bag, but I'm here to show you some ways that you can test your own water for chemicals. Our local Nova Scotia Health Authority will give you samples that you can test your own tap water for chemicals, and you pay for it depending on how thorough of an exam that you want. You can just pick up this kit and then send it in with your money, or online, Mercola.com is a MERCOLA is an MD researcher and a great resource for information. So I ordered this from Mercola.com. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I'll just leave it in my Victoria's Secrets bag. But it's a different water testing kit with instructions that tells you how to, test the water, freeze this pack, and send it back to them. So if you're worried about chemicals in your water, those are two methods that you can test the chemicals. So filtration and looking up this important chemical called glyphosate is really important for the health of you and your family. The second part is the alkalization. Now there's a lot of different research and opinions about if alkalization of the water, making it more basic, is preferred. So I look to nature. Like if we're out in nature, water's more neutral. But in our society, we're drinking things that are more acidic. coffee, sodas, teas. So I like to make the water more alkaline, just to balance the more acidic products that I might consume. So this system will have different pH.
Kangen water 9.0, Kangen water 9.5, Kangen water 8.5.
And it goes down to 7.0, which is neutral or clean water, 6.0, and 2.5 if you were cleaning and wanted it more sanitary. So I mix it up. Some days I have 8.0 water, sometimes I have 8.5, sometimes I have a 9.5, just to keep my system challenged and balanced. I'd like to do a quick pH test with you. And this is coffee. And I'm just going to take some tap water out here, and we'll open a Perrier. Carbonating the water generally makes it more acidic, and we'll do some Kangen water here.
Kangen water.
If you can see that. So with the Kangen water, you will see, or you might not be able to see on there, but there's little bubbles in it. I'll talk to you about why that is afterwards, but there's little tiny air bubbles in there. Now we'll do a pH test. Okay, you can do this with a pH chart that you can buy from Amazon. You can test your urine, you can test your water with little pH strips, again, amazon.ca. I just have this pH liquid test that comes with the water system. And we'll just put a few drops in and see what happens with the coffee, Kangen water, Perrier, and tap water. So what we'll do is look at, now the coffee's not going to show up real well because it's already dark, so I can't get a reading on the coffee. But look at the Perrier. So it's, way down there. If 7 is neutral, the Perrier, let's see if I have it. If you can see that. Can you see how yellow it is? So it would probably be about a 5 or a 4, so it is acidic. And then our tap water gets more neutral, right? It's more around a 7. Again, if you can see that, it's kind of green, so it's more around 7. And then our Kangen water, again, let's just put it here, you can see is blue. So that would be 8 or 9. You can see that blue. So again, the pH is important. And like I said, if we were out in nature, it'd be more neutral. But because we're drinking things that are more acidic, I feel like I need to balance it with a little alkalinity. And the third part is the electrolysis. So what this machine does, Kangen system, I like this one. There's others on the market. I'll give you the names if you contact me. Again, at Dina Churchill, oxfordcairo.ca. I'll give you the names of different systems. You're probably looking at about $1,000 investment if you want both the filtration and the electrolysis, which is what I think is absolutely essential. The electrolysis will break apart a water molecule. So a water molecule is H2O. I don't know if you can see that here. Maybe I'll try moving it over. So water molecule is H2O. It's an oxygen and 2 hydrogens, right? So with some voltage, an anode and a cathode, separating these charges, it turns into water and free hydrogen. So this is what would happen, let's say in a stream where the water's getting turbulent and moving over rocks. Those molecules would break apart and create more free hydrogen. So that free hydrogen in your body then can attach to oxygen and creates just more water. Without this electrolysis, using electricity, ices breaking apart, the free hydrogen acts as an antioxidant. So it's kind of like if you have a fruit salad and you put lemon over top, it stops the fruit from oxidizing. If you put this free hydrogen water, this oxygen-rich water into your system, it allows your cells to grow and develop and slows down that the oxidative process that accompanies aging. So this water filtration is called Kangen, Kangen, and I can give you some information on that or other systems. But it's been my pleasure to present this to you today, looking at both the filtration, taking out the chemicals. Please research this chemical and stay away from it. And also write letters to people in government so we can change the laws to have this outlawed. And the alkalization, the pH, again, having more neutral water or more alkaline water, I think, is healthier for your system. And the electrolysis, splitting apart that H2O molecule, leaves free hydrogen to act as an antioxidant. So again, it's Dina Churchill, Dr. Dina Churchill, oxfordchiro.ca. It's been a pleasure sharing with you today. I'd close by saying, reach for the stars, envision and achieve your personal best, and most of all, enjoy the journey. This is Dr. Dina Churchill, signing out.